That title sounds intriguing and dramatic. It effectively grabs attention, hinting at a thrilling narrative. For a great HFY story title like this, the setup of a looming threat and the urgency of the phrase, "you better run," creates a sense of adventure and danger, which fits perfectly with the HFY genre's themes of human resilience and triumph. If you'd like, I can help you brainstorm some story ideas or write a brief synopsis to go along with the title. Sure, here's a 2-part script for your YouTube video, titled "When One Ship Flies Towards 100,000, You Better Run, Best HFY Stories." Part 1, Setting the Scene. Opening scene, visual, a vast, starry sky with a single spaceship gliding through the cosmos, accompanied by suspenseful music. Narrator, in the depths of space, where the silence is profound and the stakes are unimaginable, one ship is about to change everything. Cut to close-up of the ship. Visual, the ship zooms in, revealing its sleek design and powerful engines. Narrator, this isn't just any ship, it's the SS Valor, a beacon of hope for humanity amidst a galaxy filled with threats. A lone vessel, its mission to confront a staggering force of 100,000 enemy ships, ready to obliterate everything in their path. Scene transition. Visual, flashing images of the enemy fleet, their ships ominous and numerous. Narrator, the Coalition of Darkness, a relentless enemy that has left devastation in its wake, is on the brink of annihilating humanity. But the SS Valor has something they don't, an unwavering spirit, and a crew willing to fight against all odds. Character introduction. Visual, introduce key crew members, showcasing their unique skills. Narrator, meet Captain Aiden Cross, a leader forged in the fires of battle. His crew, a band of misfits turned warriors, each with their own reason to fight. Together, they are humanity's last line of defense. Building tension. Visual, the ship prepares for battle, engines glowing, crew members readying weapons. Narrator, as the SS Valor approaches the enemy, the crew feels the weight of their mission. They know that this isn't just a fight for survival, it's a fight for the future of humanity itself. Part 2, the showdown. Climactic battle scene. Visual, explosions, laser blasts, and intense space combat. Narrator, the battle begins. The SS Valor charges into the fray, dodging laser fire and returning shots with precision. Each maneuver is a dance of death. Every shot fired a declaration of defiance against insurmountable odds. Tactical genius. Visual, Captain Cross making quick decisions in the heat of battle. Narrator, Captain Cross relies on his tactical genius, devising strategies that turn the tide. He knows that if they're to stand any chance against 100,000 ships, they must outthink their enemies. It's not just about firepower, it's about ingenuity. Moment of despair. Visual, the ship suffers damage, crew members injured, tension rising. Narrator, but despair looms as the Valor takes heavy fire. The crew watches in horror as their systems begin to fail. Will this be the end, or can they find the strength within themselves to push through? Final stand. Visual, a montage of crew members rallying together, determination in their eyes. Narrator, against all odds, they rally together. With courage and resolve, they unleash the ship's secret weapon of technology, designed to turn the tide of battle. This is humanity's fight, and they refuse to back down. Conclusion. Visual, the tide of battle shifting, enemy ships falling. Narrator, one ship against a fleet of 100,000. When the dust settles, will humanity rise victorious? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this thrilling HFY story that proves courage knows no bounds. Ending scene. Visual, the ship flying away from the battlefield, the crew celebrating, and hints of future adventures. Narrator, remember, when one ship flies towards insurmountable odds, you better run, because humanity is not done fighting yet. It seems there might be a misunderstanding in our communication regarding your request. Could you please provide more details, or clarify what you mean by 2-part and 3-part? This will help me assist you better. Microplastics, defined as plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters, have emerged as a pervasive environmental pollutant, with significant implications for various ecosystems. This section explores the impacts of microplastics on marine environments, human health, soil quality, and air pollution. 4. 1. Impacts on marine environments. Microplastics pose severe threats to marine ecosystems. Research has documented their ingestion by a wide range of marine organisms, from zooplankton to larger marine mammals. This ingestion can lead to physical harm, such as blockages or injury to the digestive tract, and can result in the accumulation of toxic substances within the food chain. The presence of microplastics in marine environments also disrupts the balance of marine ecosystems, as they can affect species interactions and nutrient cycling. 4.1. One effect on marine life. The ingestion of microplastics can lead to toxicological effects. Marine organisms can absorb harmful additives and pollutants from microplastics, leading to bioaccumulation and potential toxicity. Behavioral changes. Some studies suggest that microplastics can influence the behavior of marine species, such as fish, affecting their predator-prey dynamics. Reproductive issues. Ingesting microplastics may impact the reproductive success of marine organisms, threatening population stability. 4.1. To impact on food security. The contamination of fish and shellfish with microplastics poses risks to food security, as seafood is a significant protein source for billions of people worldwide. The potential transfer of microplastics and associated toxins to humans through the consumption of contaminated seafood raises serious public health concerns. 4. To impacts on human health. Microplastics have been detected in various human tissues, including the gastrointestinal tract and lungs. Although the long-term health effects are still under investigation, several potential health implications have been identified. Inflammatory responses. Inhalation or ingestion of microplastics can trigger inflammatory responses in the body, leading to various health issues. Chemical exposure. Microplastics can absorb toxic chemicals from the environment, which may be released into the human body upon ingestion or inhalation. Potential carcinogenic effects. Some studies suggest a link between exposure to microplastics and increased cancer risk due to the presence of harmful additives in plastics. 4.3 Impacts on soil quality. Microplastics are increasingly found in agricultural soils, primarily due to the application of biosolids and the breakdown of plastic waste. The impacts of microplastics on soil ecosystems include soil structure alteration. Microplastics can affect soil aggregation and water retention, leading to changes in soil structure and fertility. Soil microbial communities. The presence of microplastics can alter microbial diversity and activity, impacting nutrient cycling and soil health. Toxicity to soil organisms. Some soil organisms may experience toxicity due to microplastics, affecting soil biodiversity and ecosystem functions. 4. Impacts on air quality. Microplastics have been found in atmospheric deposits, contributing to air pollution. The potential impacts of airborne microplastics include respiratory issues. Inhalation of airborne microplastics may lead to respiratory problems, particularly in vulnerable populations. Atmospheric transport. Microplastics can be transported over long distances through wind, contributing to widespread environmental contamination. Climate change implications. The presence of microplastics in the atmosphere may influence cloud formation and weather patterns, with potential feedback effects on climate change. Conclusion. Microplastics pollution presents a multifaceted challenge that requires urgent attention. The impacts on marine, human, soil, and air environments underscore the need for comprehensive strategies to mitigate this pollution and protect ecosystems and public health. Addressing microplastics pollution will require a collaborative approach involving governments, industries, and communities to develop effective policies, promote sustainable practices, and raise public awareness. 5.1 Key findings. In this section, summarize the key findings of your research. Highlight how your hybrid models CNN plus MLP, CNN plus Transformer, NVIDIA CNN plus Transformer, and CNN plus LSTM plus Transformer performed compared to traditional models. Emphasize any significant improvements in accuracy, efficiency, or robustness that these models offered. Hybrid model performance. Discuss the validation accuracy of the models, noting that the hybrid models demonstrated a significant improvement, particularly the CNN plus Transformer, which achieved a validation accuracy of 84%. Impact on problem domain. Explain how these findings contribute to the understanding of the problem you addressed and their implications for future research or practical applications. 5. To contributions to knowledge. Detail how your research contributes to the existing body of knowledge in your field. This could involve advancements in hybrid models. Discuss the novelty of combining different architectures, CNN, LSTM, Transformer, and how this approach has been relatively unexplored. Real-world applications. Mention potential applications of your findings in industries such as healthcare, finance, or any field relevant to your research. 5. 3 implications for future research. Offer insights into how your research can inspire future studies. Consider discussing further development of hybrid models. Suggest avenues for enhancing hybrid models, such as incorporating more complex architectures or additional data types. Exploration of other domains. Encourage researchers to apply hybrid models in different domains or datasets to validate their effectiveness and robustness. 5. 4 limitations of the study. Acknowledge any limitations encountered during your research. This could include dataset constraints. Discuss limitations related to the size or diversity of the dataset used for training and testing the models. Model complexity. Note the challenges in training hybrid models and the computational resources required. 5 final thoughts. Conclude with your overall impressions of the research process and the importance of your findings. Reflect on how the study has shaped your understanding of hybrid models and their potential impact on the field. 5. Data collection and methodology. 1. Data collection. For this study, we utilized datasets from several publicly available sources, including NSLKDD, a benchmark dataset for network intrusion detection, CICID S2017, a comprehensive dataset that simulates real-world attacks in an enterprise environment, UNSWNB15, a dataset containing a mix of normal activities and a wide variety of attacks, collected from the Australian Centre for Cybersecurity. The datasets were selected for their diversity in attack types and normal behavior, allowing for a robust training and validation process of the hybrid models. 5. To data pre-processing. Data pre-processing is crucial in preparing the datasets for model training. The pre-processing steps included data cleaning, removing duplicates and handling missing values. Feature selection, identifying the most relevant features for classification to reduce dimensionality and improve model performance. Normalization, scaling the features to a uniform range to enhance the learning process of the models. Data splitting, dividing the datasets into training, validation, and test sets to evaluate the models effectively. 5. 3 Model development. The models were developed using a combination of convolutional neural network CNN, long short-term memory networks LSTM, and transformer architectures. The following configurations were implemented. CNN architecture, designed to extract spatial features from the data, allowing the model to recognize patterns effectively. LSTM layers, integrated into the architecture to capture temporal dependencies in the data, especially beneficial for sequential data. Transformer layers, used for their attention mechanisms, enabling the model to focus on important features in the input data. The training process involved tuning hyperparameters such as learning rate, batch size, and the number of epochs to achieve optimal performance. 5. For evaluation metrics, the models were evaluated using the following metrics: accuracy, the proportion of correctly classified instances; precision, the ratio of true positive predictions to the total positive predictions, indicating the model's ability to identify relevant instances; recall, the ratio of true positive predictions to the actual positives, reflecting the model's ability to capture all relevant instances; F1 score, the harmonic mean of precision and recall, providing a balanced measure of the model's performance. 6. Conclusion. In conclusion, this research presents a comprehensive analysis of hybrid models for intrusion detection systems, IDS, using machine learning techniques, the integration of CNN, LSTM, and transformer architectures resulted in improved accuracy and robustness compared to traditional methods. Future work will focus on enhancing the model's adaptability to emerging threats and optimizing its deployment in real-world scenarios.